Welcome back to the Art of Self-Mastery. I am Master Johnson. In today's video, I'm going to drop some bombs on you. Now, if you're just now seeing my face, if you feel inclined, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, do the things with the buttons. This video is going to be very high level, not the sexy edits and the jump cuts and everything else. Let's go ahead and get right on into it. I need you to understand the power that you have. And this is all I need you to really get and grasp. This is what this video is going to be about. And if you can get it, I promise you, it is done. It is done. It is done. Just like Jesus said, it is done. Your perspective is your reality. That is it. Perspective is reality. Perspective is reality. Put that in the comments to anchor it in the subconscious. Whatever you see, okay, but from a place of observation, then followed by the definition, the meaning, and the story that you give from the perspective you have is literally going to create the reality around you. If I told you your entire past, thoughts, feelings, and emotions can only be filtered through this thing called a perspective, then that means that simply your perspective alone has been the housing unit that has led you to exactly where you are and everything else of such. If you really want to understand this thing called reality creation, I need you to understand that you're not creating reality. Everyone else has got it completely freaking wrong. Have you heard of the term co-creator? Here's what I need you to understand. You're creating not reality, you're creating alignment with perspective that you have and hold. If you are the co-creator with Source, God, energy, okay, I need you to understand God now has created all realities, all outcomes, all potentials, all that is. It is your job to align with the potential, the reality, the all that is only going to be highlighted by your freaking perspective. I cannot hit this hard enough. I cannot drop this deep enough. Listen to me. Your perspective is your reality. What if I told you, you are the fortune teller? You are the fortune seeker. You must speak what you seek until you see what you say, because when you speak what you seek, you are operating from your perspective. Your perspective is your reality. Now, if you have the perspective that you never get a break, that you're always broke, that you always have to save for a rainy day, and then you have more rainy days, if you have the perspective that is of a victim bitch-based mentality, how the hell are you ever going to get to your place and to your point of prosperity? Have you ever seen the person that is always finding the negative in things, in life, in situations, in circumstances, then identifies with it and says, this stuff always happens to me. This is just how I expected it to go. They're so quick to have the negative perspective, and notice how they continue to have negative experiences. Is because, guys, you speak what you seek until you see what you say. In other words, the perspective that you have and hold, the definitions, meanings, and stories that you give with the power that you have is literally creating not the reality. No, it's creating the alignment to that reality. Now, let me explain to you how that is. If you know anything about Neville Goddard, he says something so entirely true. Abraham Hicks alike. Feeling is the secret. The way you impress your subconscious mind is not by chanting and affirming and scripting and writing and thinking that you're doing all of the work up here in order to have that come through to you. You know that, right? Why do you script? Why do you do anything to be able to get anything? It's so that you can feel something. Why do you want money? To feel secure. Why do you want a relationship? To feel sexy and celebrated. Why do you want success? So that you can feel empowered. Doesn't this make sense? Why are you doing anything that you're doing? Why are you watching this video? So that you can feel like you're getting closer to what it is that you desire. Don't you get it? So here is what I need you to understand. If you have the perspective where everything is going wrong and you never get a break, how does that make you feel? And then through that feeling, what are you manifesting? Continue to manifest. You ever seen somebody that says, I knew that was going to happen, that's why I called it out? No, they just use the power that they have to then master the manifestation principles of think about it, feel it into your existence, and the next thing you know, it arrives, and then they say, see, I told you so, God hates me. Are you kidding me? No, you just used the power that you had flawlessly against yourself. Have you ever heard of the term using your imagination against yourself? Do you understand that that's what anxiety is? Let me just heal your anxiety real quick. Instead of you thinking of how everything can go wrong, and instead of you thinking about why you need to get the money to make the rent and how you have to do this and you can't spend that and all this and that, while that's great, it's completely empowering, it's completely dismembering, and it's completely discouraging, deflating. And then that makes you feel a specific kind of way, and guess what? You still don't make the rent. You still can't buy that stuff. You still go broker. And the more that you get to that specific date where you need the money, the more in pain that you are, the more disconnected you become. Don't you get it? So instead of you honing and focusing on how everything can go wrong, what I would encourage you to do is hone in and focus in and allow yourself to perceive how everything is going right, because your perspective is your reality. You choose the reality of your alignment through the perspective that you have and hold, therefore giving you a feeling that has you operate as if, because now is the only time, and then in that feeling, with that perspective and that obedience, that loyalty, that faith to who you are choosing to be in this moment will then put you on the reality of your choosing from your perspective. There's a reason why they call me master, huh? Now anyway, guys, I don't want this video to go too long. If you got something from this video, please put it inside the comments. This is the infancy of this channel. Feel free to go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. If you would like to work closer with me, my team, my community, you can find all the links right down there. I have a brand new freaking community that I just opened up. It is only $79 a month to month. If it's not what you want, go ahead and leave it. No questions asked. I'll even refund it to you. I'm just here to serve, and I'm here to help. If you got something from this video, if you feel something in this video, and you understand that there's a wealth of knowledge that you can tap into, I'd love to throw my hat in that bucket to go ahead and lead you to the deeper understanding so you can have a life that is of ease, joy, grace, opulence, as mine is. Again, my name is Master Johnson. Thank you for checking out this video, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. You guys take care.